Thanks for the questions, Truthful Christian. Before I ask the first question, how can I deny something I never knew? Are you a denier of unicorns? I will point you to an earlier video I did on atheism, on the question of the chicken or the egg, which came first. I do not know in what form the first egg took, but looking at the progression of vertebrates, I can see the clear progression from fish to amphibian to reptile to bird and finally chicken eggs. Question 2. How can I be sure we evolved from apes? DNA as well as physical and social similarities. Just because humans have evolved, can ask questions, and theorize answers does not make humans the endgame, nor even necessary in the scope of the universe. Just because humans are here does not mean humans were predestined to evolve. Where did mammals come from? Reptiles. Question 3. Is there an afterlife? No, the afterlife is a man-made belief to propagate the morals of a society. The question is not, are you a Christian or an atheist? The series of questions are you a believer or non-believer? As a believer, is God relevant in our lives, deist or theist? As a theist, how has God chosen to communicate with mankind? 1. Through the Old Testament and his chosen people, Judaism. 2. Through Jesus, his one-begotten Son, Christianity. 3. Through an angel to Muhammad, Islam. Question 4. Does anyone have the right to tell anyone else what to say or not to say? As Americans, I have the right to speak my mind. It is called the First Amendment. No one is required to like what is said by another person, and no person has the right to quiet the opinion of others. The First and 14th Amendments, along with Article 6 of the U.S. Constitution, provides protection from government-coerced religion. I can say what I want, you can say what you want, but the government in matters of religion needs to stay neutral. This means no religion in local, state, or national politics, and no religion in public schools. And question 5. I do not have time in this video to explain why I am an atheist. But on the nature of Noah's Ark, if this artifact of history has been found, why is it kept quiet? Also, I have seen more than one picture depicting the discovery of the Ark. On a related note, I have seen questions asked on YouTube, if the flood could be proven, would the Bible make sense as the Word of God? I would agree that if the biblical flood was proven, I would have to reevaluate my beliefs. The only proof I can find is a global tidal surge 10,000 years ago that raised the ocean level 400 feet after the last ice age. I believe this is the source of all flood myths around the world, but it is not the mountain-covering flood depicted in the Bible.